tell my children, if you know who you are, know why you are, know how to lay hold of your ultimate destiny, it is not the depth from whence you came, but it's the character that's on the inside. It's what most folk need to learn, because we keep talking about the single parent home and we think that's negative. We talk about the economics. We talk about what other folk think about us. But it's what the man has said, life is earnest. Life is real, and the grave is not as gold. Dust thou art, dust returneth, was not spoken of the soul. So let us be up and doing with a heart for any faith, still achieving, still pursuing, learn to labor and to wait. And what folk must understand, I was born on the Gulf of Mexico. No welfare, no father in the house, no Christmas tree on Christmas, none of the so-called stuff that folk think people need, but a little black woman with 9 children who refused to be what folk called her, who decided that if an acorn will never be admired, all you have to do is put it in the ground. And in that ground, in that darkness, in that aloneness, in that abandonment, in that aloneness, if it dies, but not a dying, and get a relationship with the soil, it comes up with a thrust. And when it gets above the ground, all the elements try to destroy it. It learns to bend, but without breaking. It learns to go upward, and it stands. But the reason it stands is not what it looks like, but because of where it came from. It's rooted under the earth. And every person listening to me tonight, you may love the music, you may love a mojo, and I know you do, but the real love starts with the self, to go deep down within. Don't let folk judge you by what they call you, because if you know who you are, nobody can make you what they call you. Nobody can embarrass you against your motion. If somebody's jealous, it's because they found out you got something they wish they had. If someone tries to pull you down, then you need to let them know who you are. And that's not by word of mouth. That's like an acorn having a tree in the middle of it, and yet nobody knows. Most people who eat pineapples, they see it in a jar or can, and it's sweet. But if they will see a pineapple on a bush, it will not cause the saliva to secrete. It will not cause the eyes to have delight. It will not cause the mind to have desire. But if you take it and split it open, you got something sweet on the inside. So the little black woman said to us, don't let folk judge you by your flat nose or by your nappy hair. Don't let them judge you because you don't have a man in the house. Don't let them judge you because of the kind of house you live in. You be like that pineapple. Let them split you open and find on the inside a character, a life, a love, a future, a destiny. Where did I come from? Rooted. That's my answer. Who am I? That's identity. Nobody can tell me. I must tell them. Where am I headed? That's destiny. Nobody can determine that but me. How shall I get there? Processes. I must give myself wholly, unreservedly, and everything else. How shall I get there? That's my determination. That's my goal. But we need to learn how to reach out. That little black woman said to us, you don't have a daddy to give you what you want, but you got something on the inside to help you get what you need. If your feet are in the mud, aim for the stars. And if you miss, you're still above the world.
Powerful. The only way you can describe pure power. When you left home armed with all that she had put in you, and you decided that you wanted to go and find things out for yourself. Upon leaving, where did you go?
Bishop College, East Texas, 15 and a half years old. My brother and I, the lawyer, had $5 beyond tuition. No job, nobody to write, no one to send collection, nobody to pat us on the back, nobody to say you are this and you can make it. But when we got there, we said to the dean, you got to find us a job. because we don't plan to leave. We're going to stay here. I could type. I learned to do it young. But when I found out that they offered me a job, the week I was supposed to have gone to work, someone had a daughter there who was an alumnus of the school. Of course, they came first. But I learned about my mama. She said that the elevator will not always be running, but your feet can always move. So make for the stairs and climb for the top. So they told us the only job they had was sweeping the gymnasium and cleaning the auditorium. My word was, do you pay for it? If it pays and we need it and you got an ultimate, you do it today because you're looking toward the not yet. So the menial task can hit your ears and folk can look at you and laugh. But if you're in a ditch and you're digging that ditch and someone says, I thought you were in school. I am. But what are you doing in this ditch? I'm on my way somewhere. And the ditch is just a stopping off place for my destiny.
Dr. Frederick G. Sampson, my special guest.
You're listening to Electrify Mojo, Rare Moments. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you wish to subscribe, hit the subscription button. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you wish to subscribe, hit the subscription button.
Yeah, that's 4 meters CLI now.